prisoner secretly attached a sixth finger, but the nearby police officers did not notice at all. They tightly locked the man with chains, then they locked him in a separate cell. To be on the safe side, the sheriff sealed the man's mouth with a belt. In the presence of many reporters and media, he made an agreement with the man. If the man could successfully escape this time, the sheriff would immediately resign from his position. But if the escape failed, the man would be imprisoned here for life. The sheriff confidently called everyone to leave the cell. Unexpectedly, as soon as they left, the man quickly removed the sixth finger. The next morning, the sheriff was indeed taught a harsh lesson. The man had already vanished without a trace. Only the empty cell remained, and the chains on the ground full of mocking intent. This incident was immediately reported by the journalists. Everyone eagerly awaited an exciting follow-up, and the man did not disappoint. The next day, he went to the police station, demanding the sheriff fulfill his promise. But the sheriff calmly stated, for him to resign there was one condition. That was for the man to explain how he escaped. To make the other party completely concede, the man readily revealed the truth. It turned out he had already prepared a master key and hid it inside the sixth finger, so he could easily unlock the chains. Unexpectedly, after hearing this, the sheriff became furious. Not only did he not fulfill his promise, he locked the man back into the cell again. The man's wife was very sad but powerless. She could only give him a kiss as a sign of blessing. This time, the sheriff had clearly learned his lesson. He ordered the man to open his mouth wide to check if there was another master key hidden inside, but after checking for a long time, he found nothing. Then the sheriff once again declared, if the man could escape successfully this time, he would not only resign immediately, but also apologize for his previous behavior. Unexpectedly, the sheriff was taught another lesson. The man simply squeezed his throat a few times, and a small master key appeared in his mouth, and as expected, the man escaped the cell once again, not only successfully, but also managed to become the top trending topic online. However, this magician named Houdini was not satisfied. He soon created another spectacular performance. He built a solid wall in the middle of the stage and claimed to have supernatural powers, saying he could pass through unscathed. The audience thought he was crazy, but Houdini said nothing. He simply signaled his assistants to raise a screen. A few seconds later, when the screen was removed, Houdini had indeed appeared on the other side of the wall. The audience was instantly stunned, standing up clapping wildly and demanding he perform it again. Houdini did not refuse. When the assistants raised the screen again, he quickly made a gesture, and the assistant immediately pulled a mechanism. The floor beneath the wall revealed a hidden opening. Houdini swiftly crawled through the opening to the other side. Afterward, he even performed a playful dance for his wife, and the assistants quickly restored the opening as the screen was slowly lowered. The audience was once again amazed by Houdini's wall-passing act. They erupted into deafening cheers. From then on, Houdini became a household name, a superstar. Every one of his performances was sold out and hard to get tickets for. But Houdini knew deep down that no matter how exciting the same act was, the audience would eventually get bored. So he had to create more thrilling magic performances. One day, his assistant Jim said he had created a new prop. Houdini eagerly followed Jim backstage. A giant water tank appeared before him. Houdini was instantly thrilled. His fatigue from an entire day of performances vanished. Ignoring the assistant's objections, he insisted on testing it immediately.